station and space to ground.
Welcome to Space to Ground. I'm Sandra Jones. This week, a cargo dragon arrived to the space station, bringing with it a plethora of new science, and preps are underway for upcoming spacewalks. On Saturday, June 5th, the 22nd contracted SpaceX Dragon cargo spacecraft docked to the International Space Station. NASA astronauts Shane Kimbrough and Megan MacArthur monitored docking operations of the spacecraft. CRS-22 launched on Thursday, June 3rd from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, carrying with it science experiments, cargo, and supplies. Following the arrival of the spacecraft, the crew has been busy unloading the cargo dragon and diving into the science on board. Among the many experiments on board, one payload is the understanding of microgravity on animal-microbe interactions, or UMAMI. This experiment examines the effects of spaceflight on the molecular and chemical interactions between beneficial microbes and their animal hosts. Millions of people worldwide suffer from chronic kidney disease. The arrival of the Kidney Cells 2 investigation will use a three-dimensional kidney cell model to study the effects of microgravity on the formation of microcrystals in kidney tubules. Results could lead to better treatments for conditions such as kidney stones. Flight engineer Shane Kimbrough configured the lyophilization 2 in microgravity investigation, which will examine gravity's effect on freeze-dried materials. This examination could result in improved freeze-drying processes for pharmaceutical or other industries. A new series of NanoRacks CubeSats were installed to the slide table deployer of the Kibo module. One of the CubeSats, RamSat, is an educational mission and will use multispectral and near-infrared cameras to study the effects of large-scale disturbances such as forest fires. To learn more about these new investigations and more, head to nasa.gov/ISS-science. Also on board Dragon were the new ISS Rollout Solar Arrays, or IROSAs, which will be installed during a pair of spacewalks later this month. On Wednesday, June 16th, NASA astronaut Shane Kimbrough and European Space Agency astronaut Thomas Pesquet will venture outside the space station's hatch to install the first IROSA solar array on the P6 truss for the 2B channel power system. We'll be covering the entire spacewalk live, and you can tune in beginning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. But before the spacewalking duo heads out into the vacuum of space, you can learn more about this upcoming spacewalking series during the EVA preview briefing this Monday, June 14th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's Space to Ground for this week. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Subscribe for more space.